Joining us now to share their thoughts on the final days of the 2020 contest is Diamond and Silk, the host of Crystal Clear on Newsmax TV. Ladies, couple days left until the election. We're in the home stretch. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great about everything. It is undeniable that President Trump has his finger on the pulse of this nation.
Yes.
The enthusiasm is just overwhelmingly, but it's overwhelmingly good.
Incredible.
Yes, and people, let me tell you something. If they stand in the line in the cold or in the hot sun for you for a rally for hours just to hear you speak inspirational words and the great things that you want to continue to do for this country, they're going to go to the polls and they're going to be the ones that vote for President Donald J. Trump.
And we're just coming off the Women for Trump tour, and we got an opportunity to speak to people, doing our grassroots work. People are excited about this president. They are excited about this country. They want prosperity. They don't want any dark days. They want prosperity. They want this country back open, and that's why they are voting for Donald J. Trump.
And of course, those events that you're referencing, there were people out in Florida in 100-degree weather, something like that, suffering from heat issues. I mean, they even brought a truck to spray water on the crowd at some point. And then you have Omaha, Nebraska, people waiting out in the cold for hours just to see this president. But we know that Joe Biden, for example, has also been holding some in-person rallies as of recently. You guys have a change of heart at all, or are you still on the Trump train?
We still on the Trump train.
I'm messing with you guys. But Joe Biden has been hitting the campaign trail a little bit more, doing in-person events. What have you made of his past couple messaging attempts to the American electorate?
Wait, first before you say something, look, doing these little drive-in events as if he's the horror movie and people coming to a drive-in movie, it's time for that stuff to stop.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's a little too late for Joe Biden.
That's right.
Because let me tell you something. He's been hiding in the basement behind a mask.
Yes.
And he's on what you call, he's on the defense is what it is.
That's right.
Okay. And so he's trying to make up for lost time.
Yeah.
Like this is going to do it. But here's the deal. His numbers are not adding up. You can't say that 5 people at a rally, that means you leading in a poll. Nobody is enthusiastic about him. He haven't galvanized anybody. And the only thing he's talking is about is hatred and trying to scare people with a virus that has a 99% recovery rate.
That's right.
That's not working for we the American people.
No, it's not.
No, and we're already seeing that come to fruition in places like Miami-Dade, Florida, for example. We see Republicans are now having more ballots already submitted than Democrats. And that's a very heavily Democratic area. Hillary Clinton carried it back in 2016. So exactly what you're saying might be coming to light right now. And I mean, at this point, I think the messaging is out there. Everybody knows where these two candidates stand. I think the contrasts are right there. But what is your last message to the American electorate before they go cast their votes on November 3rd?
Well, here's my message. If you're on the fence, how about you jump off the fence, walk through the gate, jump on the Trump train, vote right so you won't get left, vote red, R-E-D, remove every Democrat and vote for President Donald J. Trump.
And make sure you vote red all the way down the ticket.
And for anybody that say, well, I don't like him, hey, I'm not asking you to like him. I told you to go vote for him.
That's right.
And I think that speaks to the importance of really what's on the ballot right now. I mean, people on the left, for example, don't necessarily love Joe Biden. People on the right, I mean, the Republican Party is very much so on board with President Trump, but there's also people that are voting for him because they know that he puts 3 conservative justices on the Supreme Court. He's going to reduce your taxes. He's going to cut regulations, things of that nature. So do you think that it really is about President Trump? Of course, he's the vehicle for these type of policies, but do you think that there is a lot more enthusiasm behind not only the president, but also his policies as compared to those on the left?
Absolutely. His policies. He has a track record. We already know promises made, promises kept. He's going to do what he say he's going to do. He's going to go far and beyond. We see that as the American people. He's done more in 47 weeks than Jim Crow Joe Biden has done in 47 years. The American people, we're not crazy. We're not ignorant. You don't have to try to manipulate us. We see, and we're going to vote accordingly, and we're going to vote for President Donald J. Trump. We're looking for him to remain the 45th president of these United States.
That's right.
And when we talk about what's on the ballot as well, yes, it's voting in favor of an ideology that you like, but at the same time, too, if whatever side were to lose, the other side of that ideology is quite extremely different. I don't think the contrast could be any more evident between these two candidates. So can you also tell people what you think is at risk if Joe Biden, for example, were to win on November 3rd?
Let me tell you something, our freedoms, our liberties, our constitutional rights. This man is saying we're going to see some dark days. I don't want to see any dark days. They are pushing socialism and communism. Listen, I was born in this country. I was not born a slave. I was born free. I didn't come over here on no ship. I didn't cross a border. No, I was born on this soil free. So I don't know anything about socialism and communism. That's right. All I know is living in the country and the land of the free, honey. Yeah. Freedom is what I know. That's so right. If you don't vote right, you're going to get left. If any of these people take power in this country, we're not going to even have rights. This man is talking about mandate masks, okay? Having us hide somewhere from it, flattening the livelihoods, wanting to shut back down our country. Do you want that? We can't have that up in here. I want to be free. I voted for a Republican so that I can be free in this country. I don't want the government with their feet on my neck. That's right. Why I voted for a Republican. That's why I voted for a businessman. That's why we voted for Donald J. Trump. That's right.
And I think it's interesting, too, that that is supposed to be the campaign that is uniting the soul of the nation, or whatever the logo is that they keep saying. But it has been a very much so fear-based campaign for the reasons that you just laid out. Vote for me, or we're going to have more coronavirus deaths. Vote for me, or the nation will crumble, things of that nature. I think you're exactly right to point that out, because it's an effective tactic, but at the same time, it's misleading the way that they're selling it. So, Diamond and Silk, home stretch of the race. I guess I'll talk to you on the other side. A lot going on. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.